outside of the top 6 or 7 now, but he's very good. Deontay Wilder, he's funny because I actually agree with Simon on this bit. I think it's his spirit that's lost, and that's what he had all the time. Like, he would scream and shout down sort of TV cameras and channels. That's no longer there, so I'm not quite sure about them. Them two fighting each other, I think, could work. I still think there's something in that. I still think people would tune in to see two real big punchers who've had history and been circling each other for about a decade go at each other. But obviously, look, AJ's waiting to see how Fury Usyk plays out.
Is that still a realistic possibility? Because if Fury loses to Usyk, there is a chance that he might retire. We don't know what he's going to do next. And if he beats Usyk, he's not going to fight AJ next, is he?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he could.
I think looking back to when AJ beat Ngannou and the way that captured a more global audience and perhaps winning against another heavyweight would, the whole landscape looked very different because everyone's, AJ's back. He's knocked Ngannou, this biggest puncher in the world, out. It's very strange how it can just change after one fight, one performance, and now all of a sudden AJ's put to the bottom of the pile because he's lost to Dubois. But the landscape can change all the time, so I think people will still want to tune in and watch AJ. If he gets in another good performance, who puts in a good performance against Wilder, why can't he have that fight with Fury?
Okay, Johnny, what can you promise us on the 21st December?
I'm going to go and give it 110%. I'm going to try and land them big bombs, but in an educated way. And listen, I'm a heavyweight. I'm going to go in there and try and knock someone's head off.
Funny when he says educated way. Yeah. Once he finds out you're hurt, there is no indication. He just goes in there and he wants to tear your head off.
I'll try.
Well, I'm trying to get into that situation with you, but you get into that situation in Riyadh on the 21st December. It will be live on the Talksport net.
Okay, and that is Talksports boxing and Anthony Joshua and the possibility of him fighting Deontay Wilder. Is Anthony Joshua at the bottom of the pile? Okay, so is he? I think to a certain degree. I think it depends on who you put him in there with. You know, it's almost like a higher scale of a comparison of someone like Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz, yes, he's chinny. Yes, his durability's gone. Yes, he's old as dirt. But at the same time, there is someone based on matchmaking that he can fight. You know what I mean? I think the same thing goes to everyone out there. I think it's all about matchmaking. One thing you got to give Oscar De La Hoya credit for is the term that he uses a lot is matchmaking. And that's so true. You know, not cherry picking, though. Matchmaking. I mean, a fight that makes sense for both fighters. Okay. Equal deterioration, equal damage, equal skill set. You know, Arturo Gatti, Mickey Ward. I keep looking at that as a comparison because by the time these guys fought, neither of them were just the creme de la creme in their division. They weren't. They were the guys that were already known based on what they already did, win, lose or draw in the division that they were in. Okay, so they finally met. So AJ and Wilder could be that representation. And if it is entertaining, why wouldn't you want to see another one based on performance, based on how people view it, enjoy it? I think we need something fresh, but then something that was expected from a long time ago. But I'll say this. I think if those guys fought right now, it would be more of an humbling fight because we don't have the trinkets and the expectations and the awards and the politics behind all the bullshit. It's just two guys, no belts, no titles, no politics, getting in the ring together to duke it out to see who's better. Bars. But you guys tell me what you think of Talksports Boxing and then them answering questions about Anthony Joshua. Is he at the bottom of the pile? Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!